I mean, it wasn't like this was our crew upset about these idiots, basically. And this group, this is the same group that comes every year. They're from Selma, and we've had trouble with them in the past, but just like jokey things. Like a couple of years ago, the same group was here. We came back from a cruise, and our golf cart was missing. We use a golf cart to get seniors and handicapped back up to the parking lot. And so when it was missing, we finally found it in the Hampton Inn lobby. And we looked at the Hampton Inn video, found out who did it, and we had them come down, and we were going to press charges in, but the police, talked aside of it, saying this may not be so serious to press charges. So we let it slide. And they've done little prank stuff like that. I didn't think it was a big deal. When I saw that all those boats there, I knew exactly who it was. They come every year about the same time.
Well, unfortunately, they're getting, they probably, from what I saw, the moment where you said it's your most senior first mate, you're saying, who is the gentleman who was attacked initially, and they're ganging up on him. I'm like, okay, y'all just crossed a line there where you kind of got what's coming to you. I hear where you're kind of trying to keep everybody back, like the police are coming. Let's not make this worse than it should be. But I think folks are now doing some internet detective work, and they've already figured out exactly who these people are.
Right. Oh yeah, we know exactly who they are. And we're pressing charges. I'm pressing charges, and the white crew member that I had on the dock that was helping. He's just a young guy, He looks big, but he's just a kid still. He's like 16, and their family's pressing charges. So, and we know exactly who it is, who did it.
And this is after what? There was a huge journey y'all had to do after getting some just updates and maintenance done. There was that big 22-day quest back up the river. So, I know, these journeys have been going on now since we've had it back since February. And I don't know. I just don't want this to put a bad taste into anybody's mouth. I've been on the Harriet II several times. It's an incredible thing y'all do. It's a great way to have fun and see that part of our city. And I just encourage folks, take out of this to go buy more tickets to the Harriet II would be my advice.
Well, that's the thing, man. One of the most amazing, I used to run this boat, the Harriet. I ran it in Savannah, Georgia, 5 years as Savannah River Queen. And in Savannah, we carried mostly tourists, like 99% of it was tourists. Here, it's more local people riding, and we get you'd be amazed. I want to call it the love boat sometimes, because people that come on there, we have different races come on there, and by the end of the cruise, they're patting each other on the back, shaking hands, hugging each other, just by having a good time on the boat. And that's what we want to get back to. We just don't want this thing to get out of control as being a black and white thing. That's not the case at all. It was shipmates that were trying to take up for their hurt crew member.
Amen.
And it was brutal. It was brutal to watch.
Sure.
When you can't do anything about it when you're down out there in the water. Because we have one of the crew that swam over there.
Yeah, I saw that.
And he's just a young guy.
Right. Well, like you said, it could have been worse, and it's the way you started the story. Don't be a drunk idiot causing a lot of trouble, especially downtown.
That's right.
Like that should be basic rules there.
And all it would have taken, those guys, man, all they would have had to do is move their boat up a few feet, and none of this would have happened. And this is gonna affect them way worse than it's going to affect us. Because,
right.
I mean, I know one of the guys there one of those guys apparently owns a gas station in Selma, and they've already gotten protest against that. I mean, they're going to be losing part of their livelihood just because they wouldn't move the boat up a few feet. It's just.
Yeah, got to think it through, folks. You could lose a lot of privileges and quality of life in just a few minutes if you're too stupid about it. Shame it even happened, but also it's just surreal. Like, I thought we were done being the center of attention Friday night, and now this is, the internet has enshrined this in history, so to speak.